Hey folks, Machinery Pete here. I am down near Ostrander, Minnesota, and on the farm of Carmen Start. And Carmen has a sale a week, or actually next Thursday, August 14th, 2014. And this tractor, one of the coolest tractors I've run across in a while, a 1975 International 1566, 450 actual hours on it. And Carmen, real treat to be down at your farm here today. You have a beautiful place, and your sale is next Thursday.
Right.
You've been getting quite a few phone calls, I understand, the last couple days.
Yeah, the last couple of days got pretty busy.
Well, and Carmen, you are 90 years young,
Yeah,
and you grew up right around Ostrander, Minnesota here.
yeah. I was 90 on May 17th.
May 17th. Well, happy birthday a couple months late. You look fantastic. What's the secret to being in such a good shape at 90 years old, Carmen?
I guess it just happened.
Yeah, work hard and live right, huh?
I guess so.
That's beautiful. Well, Carmen, your tractor here, your 1566, wow, 450 hours on it. Now, Denny Bruss with Gailing Auction was telling me you just retired, like in 77 or something like that?
Yeah, 1977.
Okay, and you had just bought the tractor recently and just put it in the shed back then, huh?
Well, yeah, really.
Okay. And who did you buy it from back in the...
Hadley and Ostrander.
And were they an IHC dealer right in Ostrander here?
Yeah, they were located in Ostrander.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. What do you remember about buying the 1566 back in 1975?
I just remember how much it cost.
Do you actually remember? What did it cost back then?
I think it was, I guess I'm not really sure.
Kind of a ballpark, yeah. It's yeah, it was probably a big...
Probably in the teens, you know.
Yeah, I suppose, back in about 77. And you were telling me you actually, you start the tractor up over the years twice a year in the
Yeah.
shed?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And now your friends and buddies around Ostrander here, did they know about your 1566 with the super low hours on it over the years, Carmen, and want to come see it, or
Well,
nobody knew about it maybe? Just kept her...
I don't think it was too many knew about it.
Okay.
Anyway, they just kept quiet, I guess.
Okay. And Carmen, we have a couple other tractors here, don't we? A pair of 806s. Why don't you tell us about those?
Well, I bought one, and I liked it so well, I went and bought another one.
Okay. We got a 64 model, 64 diesel and a 66, right?
Uh-huh. Yep.
And I think ours, what do you have, 2,338 on the 66 model?
Something like that.
And
yeah.
3,400 some hours on the 64?
Yeah, something like that.
Well, Carmen, I've been covering auctions 25 years now. I don't run across too many tractors with such low hours. That's really, really interesting. What do you remember about using the 806s over the years?
I always figured they was an awful good tractor.
You like the 60, you like the one so well you bought another one, huh?
Yeah.
And you bought these tractors new, Carmen?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they are just beautiful here. Now, the calls you've been getting the last few days, does it seem like they're from local Minnesota guys? They're kind of all over the place, or?
No, they're pretty, like 50 miles out.
Okay.
It's the furthest one.
Okay. So you called our friend Denny with Gailing Auction here, was it this spring, Carmen, and decided maybe it was time to have a sale, or?
Well, I don't know. I didn't have a sale before because it didn't feel right, you know. I didn't want to do something needed to undo.
Right, right.
So I just stuck with it.
Sure, sure. And then now in the 90s, did you start farming a little bit again, Carmen, or did you
I farmed just 120 acres.
Okay, I thought that's what Denny was
Yeah.
mentioning. So you'd use the tractors just a little bit in the 90s?
Yeah, I did use them. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, really a treat to see the tractors and hear you talk about them, Carmen. And we got to go look at your combine too. Your 82 model Deere 7720 with low hours. Could you tell us about that one?
Well, it's It's an awful good machine, I guess. That's about anything I can figure.
And you bought that one down out of Iowa back in the day.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's, again, I've seen a lot of 7720s. Don't run across too many with under 1,000 hours these days. Really fun to see them, Carmen. And are you excited for the sale on Thursday?
Oh, yeah. It's just another day, actually.
Yeah, right. Well, I know people are going to really enjoy coming to see your tractors and bid on them and your combine and all your machinery, Carmen. So thanks for having me out and visiting with me about your equipment.
Nice to do.
Yeah, and I'll be back down for the sale on Thursday. So we'll hope for a nice sunny Minnesota summer day and a good sale.
Good.
All right. Thanks again.
Great.
Thanks, Carmen. Okay, folks, I got to take you up into the cab of the 1975 1566 here. This is really something. If you'll pardon my wobbling the camera just a little bit, I'll try and show you how nice this is. Unbelievable. All right, now we'll hop in. And there you can see the hours. Not even 450 hours. 449.9. Awesome. There's your view. Hey folks, got my friends Denny Bruss and Matt Gailing here with Gailing Auction Company. And guys, thanks for arranging for me to come out. It's been great fun to visit with Carmen. And man, this is quite a sale we're going to have here on Thursday, isn't it?
Carmen's got some very special pieces, no doubt about that. Very low houred, very low acre use equipment here.
Right. And I mean, you guys have been in the auction game a long time and kind of seen it all. Have you, I mean, what's your take on a 1566 International with 450 hours on it? That's pretty amazing.
Well, obviously it's the first time we've had anything like that since they were new tractors.
Right.
You know, I mean, the last time we sold a 450 hour tractor, it was when they all had 450 hours on them.
Right. And I last few days here, we're about 6 days out from the sale, guys. You've been getting a lot of calls and inquiries on the sale?
Yes, we've got a lot of calls for 10 days, 2 weeks already.
Okay.
From all over. Just asking the questions, wanting to make sure it is a legitimate 450 hour tractor or 2300 hour 806, and etc.
I bet that is kind of the number one thing people, they just want to know, is this for real? Is this 450 hours? Is that legit? So I suppose then you just got to talk about Carmen a little bit.
Yes, they wonder how he could have had these tractors and the combine and stuff and had such few hours on them. But as Carmen probably told you, he quit farming in like 1977. Then in the mid the late 90s, he bought some ground right across the road, farmed a little bit while he tiled that out.
Right.
And that's why he bought the newer combine, the newer head.
Right.
And just farmed it for 2 seasons, I believe,
Yeah.
and then retired again.
Right.
So, but he started this equipment up each year,
Yep.
at least once, and he's took excellent care. When I come out to write the sale, absolutely every piece was in the shed, including like the auger. Everything was
Wow.
in the sheds.
And the tractors were in this nice condition when you came out to.
All we did is rinse them off.
Wow, that's pretty cool. And Denny, now you've known Carmen for quite a few years, I understand.
Yeah, I've known Carmen. Carmen used to come to sales, and
Okay.
I've known Carmen for several years. Yeah.
Okay. And also Matt, your dad Ron, and he's known Carmen for quite a while too.
Yeah, about the same amount of time as
Okay.
Denny, that's correct.
All right, now guys, what in terms of people are asking me what's this 1566 gonna go for? I bet you're getting inquiries and guesses all over the board here.
Yes, we certainly are. We're getting all kinds of ranges of what
Right.
people think it's going to bring, or
Well, it's kind of uncharted waters here, like we talked about. I mean, you just don't. There's no comps because nothing to go on a 450-hour, almost a 40-year-old tractor. But this is going to be very interesting on Thursday, folks. I'll be back down and shoot some video of the sale, and always great fun to watch Denny and Matt and Ron and the crew do their thing with Gailing Auction. And thanks again, guys, and can't wait for Thursday.
Thank you, Greg.
thank you very much, Greg. We appreciate it.
You bet.